Yo, what up? It's Benjamin D'Souza here back with another classic. And I want to speak about redefining the definition of blackness, you know? There was a lyric by an underground hip hop group called Almighty, and the most prominent member of this group is Killer Priest. You know, he has loose affiliations with the Wu-Tang Clan. It's one of my favorite rappers, you know, very deep, very esoteric type of stuff that he spits. But in one of those songs of the album, The Almighty, one of the MCs, I forgot what his name was, but he said, "If I didn't have what it takes, I would have stolen it, shaped and molded it, and called it my own." You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm going to take the good attributes of this current black culture, I'm going to amalgamate that with my ideology that is most conducive to a productive life, in that ideology that similar brothers of my ilk share, and then we form blackness from that. But I was listening to a broadcast last night by Mr. Fantastic 824, and there was a brother on there. I'm not gonna say his name, but it was on the Gab Alley Oop stream or whatever. You can go check it out if you want to. But this brother said, I don't identify as black man first. I identify as man first. And I find that very problematic because you can try to divorce yourself from blackness, but or alleged blackness, quote unquote, but you cannot make other people divorce you from blackness. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you go, regardless, man, regardless, it's a gift and a curse. Me being a black man, I know that there are some positive attributes that are attributed to me by others, and I also am cognizant that there are negative attributes attributed to me by others. It is incumbent upon me to dispel what is false and to project what is reality, who I am as a man. But I can't just wake up on the wrong side of the bed one morning and say, you know what, I don't even want to be a black man no more. I'm a man first. And when he said it, it was kind of reminiscent of Roland Martin when he had that conversation with old boy or whatever. And it's like, man, come on, man. Come on. You know. And then after that stream went off, I hopped on the game. I was playing Call of Duty with the guys. And one of my guys was talking about Stephen A. Smith and, his take on the current Colin Kaepernick situation. And I was saying, yeah, I agree with Stephen A. Smith, because I kind of gave Kaepernick the side eye, because for one, it was alleged that he got into an altercation with a black teammate in the locker room before he started taking a knee, and he used a racial epithet towards this black player with the hard ER on the end. So, there's no such thing as bad words, they're just words used badly. And he was using that word in a malicious manner he was using that word badly with malicious intent. And then all of a sudden he turns on a dime and grows a big fro, and now he's allegedly the new fucking Muhammad Ali. It's like, come on, man. He's able, and I say that to say, when you take the black off of what we're trying to build here, this thing of ours, and you just say, oh, well, we're men, then you allow other demographics of men to come in and vacillate in between our group and their group. You know what I'm saying? Which is very problematic, you know. And I always remember this, right? Like my mother, she used to always tell me growing up, especially when it came to homework and shit. And I'm like, I don't feel like doing it. I don't want to do it. She would tell me, she was like, there's a lot of things in this world that you don't want to do that you're going to have to do, you know? getting up on an everyday basis, busting up the ship row out here, slaying dragons and bringing home the heads of kings. I don't always want to do that shit, man, but I gotta do it. You feel me? And another thing she said, you know, it's a white man's world. You gotta learn how to play the white man's game, and you gotta be better at it than him. Now, I don't mean playing. You know, she didn't mean playing the game as, you know, being a coon or whatever, per se, or whatever that means. But she was basically saying, look, this is a merit-based society. This is a capitalistic society. You're gonna have to eat what you kill out here. You know what I mean? And you're gonna have to be better. You're gonna have to be not just as good as your white counterparts, but you're gonna be better than them. You know, and in some cases, you might not even be compensated for for your better performance than them. You know, because like Chronicles of Judah 144 said, he said, man, this isn't our rest. You know, this is a war zone, man. You know, you're not gonna be able to eat lavish meals and whatnot. Sometimes you just gotta eat rations. You feel me? Sometimes when you tracking through a country and you come across a fruit tree or whatever, an apple tree or something, that may be all you can eat for that day is the apples that you know that you forage for off of that tree. You feel me? That doesn't mean strive for the best, but you got to keep things in their proper perspective. You know. And I know some brothers gonna say, man, why you talking about mixed race people like that? Ain't you multi ethnic? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am. But if you look at my phenotype, I closely resemble a Ethiopian or a Somalian of some sort, or a dark skinned Negrito, or dark skinned Latino of some sort. You know what I mean? It's different from somebody who's half black and half white. You could see and say, oh, okay, he has a white parent and a black parent. You know what I mean? So, but it's different from me because they might look at me and say, oh, you know, if he is mixed, he's mixed with Negro and Arab or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like, you know, it's really not to my benefit. Like I can't hide. I can't fucking vacillate in between white society and black society like that, you know. But yeah, man, we define what blackness is, and we stand on that, man. You know, I'm not I'm not one to divorce myself from my blackness at all. You know, I'm just gonna grab blackness by the motherfucking mane, and I'm gonna drag that motherfucker wherever in whatever direction I want it to go. You know, I'm gonna redefine what it is to be black. At least I am in my everyday life. But yeah, that's all I got.